Hey guys, it's Junior with a new review for you guys. Yesterday, I had the chance to see Jupiter Ascending, the new film directed by the Wachowski brothers, who are famous for directing the Matrix movies and Cloud Atlas. And I was really looking forward to this movie for a long time. I wanted to see this movie because it just looked so unique and visually stunning, and it just looked really interesting. And then it was pushed back because it was supposed to come out last summer, and then it was pushed back to this month, February. And that kind of got me worried a bit, because usually movies that get pushed back turned out to be, like, really bad. But overall, I was still optimistic about this movie. And then I started seeing the reviews for it, which kept saying that this was one big mess. And I completely ignored all of those reviews, and I went in anyway, because I was still optimistic about the movie, and I still really wanted to see it. So, yesterday, I finally saw it, and yeah, everyone's right. Jupiter Ascending is a piece of shit. It is a huge clusterfuck, and oh my god, in a way, it's so bad that it's actually kind of beautiful a little bit, and I have to get into more detail about it, which might involve spoilers, so from here on out, spoiler alert. So, what exactly is wrong with Jupiter Ascending? Basically, the script and the story, it is a huge hot mess, and I could barely comprehend it at all. It's so incoherent, and it's such a clusterfuck, and oh god, and the script is just bad, and I have to go into more detail about it. So, the movie is about Jupiter Jones, played by Mila Kunis, a Russian immigrant who cleans toilets for a living, and she keeps saying how she hates her life and stuff, and yada yada yada. She keeps bitching, and then one day, she finds out that she's alien royalty, because far off in the galaxy, there is this ancient family, the Abersax family. Yeah, the Abersax family. And there are 3 children, Balaam, Titus, and Kalik. And their mother, who's like the queen of the universe or some shit, she dies, and so the 3 siblings are battling for who gets control over Earth, because they all want it for their own purposes. Balaam, the oldest, I believe I'm not sure what he wants it for. Titus wants it so he can continue this kind of production of this youth serum, which I'll go more into detail about. And then Kalik, the sister, has, to be honest, I don't even know what she wants with it. I think she's just kind of there so we can have, like, a 3rd sibling. I honestly have no idea what her motivation was, whether she was good or bad. I don't know. But basically, what happens in this universe is that when a planet becomes, like, perfected, they'll take the population of that planet for harvesting, which is basically taking everyone from that planet and making them into this sort of youth serum, which allows them to live forever. And so I guess, I'm assuming they want Earth so they can continue that youth serum, and Jupiter is the heir to Earth, and now everyone is trying to kill her because they don't want her to take over the Earth, or they don't want her to own the Earth because they want it for their own purposes. And Channing Tatum plays Cain Wise, a half-albino, half-wolf, half-human hybrid. He's a bounty hunter that's sent to save Jupiter, and throughout their adventures, they go through the galaxy, and the story is basically Jupiter getting kidnapped by someone, Cain going to save her, rinse and repeat. Oh my god, this story. I hope I got that right. I really hope I got that right. Oh man, this movie is so fucked. I mean, really, just from the beginning, I just had no idea what was going on. Like, everyone is fighting for who gets Earth, and I had no idea, like, whose side I should be on. I don't know, like, is this person good? Is this person bad? I don't know. And the characters, okay, let me just say that the acting in the movie, for the most part, it's just okay. Mila Kunis is okay as Jupiter, but anyone could have played her. Same thing goes for Channing Tatum as Cain, and everyone else did okay, except for one guy. Eddie Redmayne as Balaam, the villain. He is so fucking over the top in this movie. Like, he is chewing every single bit of scenery there is. I mean, here's how his dialogue goes. He's like, I will harvest Earth tomorrow before I let her take it from me. Go and bring me the girl. No! I'm not even shitting you. That's how his dialogue goes. Like, he always talks in a soft voice because he can get exploded every minute. I mean, seriously. This motherfucker is getting nominated for an Oscar. I'm pretty sure this movie ruined any of his chances at getting that Oscar because, oh man, he was bad. But he is so bad. He's pretty entertaining. I'll give him that. He's an entertainingly kind of bad. And I can kind of say that for the rest of the movie, sort of. The dialogue is also, it's really, really shitty. I mean, it's almost Twilight bad. Like, the movie tries to be funny. A lot of times, like, it tries to do jab at humor, but the Wachowskis are not good at writing jokes. Like, they've never been. Like, I don't really think they are there. I mean, they're not like Michael Bay or anything, but their jokes just fall flat. Like, I can tell they're trying, but, like, the theater I was in, which had, like, I don't know, 4 people in there, no one was laughing. I think I maybe heard one person chuckle throughout the movie, and that's it. And the scenes of dialogue between Jupiter and Kane, where they're supposed to develop like a relationship, it doesn't work. Like, I know you've all seen that scene in the trailer where Channing Tatum tells Mila Kunis, Your Majesty, I have more in common with the dog than I do with you. And she's like, I love dogs. I've always loved dogs. Well, the scene continues in the movie. Channing Tatum walks off, and we just cut to Mila Kunis, and she's just like, I love dogs. Like, what the fuck? Did she just orgasm right now over dogs? I'm serious. That's how bad this dialogue is. And the rest of the movie is just so goddamn silly with all these weird creature designs. Like, you have one that looks like an owl, one that has, like, deer ears, and one that's an elephant, and he's like flying this plane, he's like, oh my god, I look so dumb. That's because this movie's dumb. That's what it did to me. This movie made me a lot stupider. Jupiter Ascending should be Stupider Ascending. Oh, that was a bad pun. Ugh. I'm tired. Give me a break. Oh, another negative that I have to say about the movie is that Jupiter is a very weak character, and it's not because she's underdeveloped or anything, even though she kind of is, but it's not that, but it's because she constantly has to be rescued all the time. I mean, like I said, through the entire movie, she gets kidnapped, Channing Tatum has to rescue her, she gets kidnapped, Channing Tatum has to rescue her, rinse and repeat. That's how it goes all the time. It's not until the end of the movie where she finally starts defending for herself against the main bad guy, and kind of kills him, not really. I mean, she just kind of pushes him, and then he's like slides on this platform, and the platform breaks, and he falls to his death. And then after that, she falls again, and then once again, Channing Tatum has to come in and rescue her. I mean, it's throughout the entire movie, and if you want to defend her saying, oh, well, she's a janitor, and she doesn't have any, like, special skills, she can't defend for herself. Well, I guess you have a point, but still, I mean, the movie's trying so hard to say that she's growing to this strong character, and if we don't buy it because she has to be rescued by Channing Tatum all the time, then, like, what's the point? Really? She really needs to be a lot stronger. That's a problem I have with her character. And, really, that's a problem I have with a lot of female characters these days. I just feel as if they have to be rescued and stuff, unless they can't defend for themselves without a man. Bella Swan is a prime example of that, and yeah, ugh. So, who would I recommend this to? If you're really curious to see how bad this movie is, give it a shot. I'm pretty sure Eddie Redmayne's performance would bring you lots of laughs, and really, I think the price of admission is worth it just for seeing that bad performance. But if you don't want to see it just for that, this is at best a very, very low rental. This is only it's only February, but I can already say this is like probably one of the worst movies I've seen this year. It's like it'd probably be on my top 5 at the end of the year. I mean, because this was atrocious. But in a way, I'm kind of glad I saw it so I can get my own opinion for the movie. And the visuals were still really nice, so I guess there's that. But this overall was a major disappointment, and I hope the rest of 2015 is a lot better than this movie. because it sucked big time. So yeah, that's all I have to say about Jupiter Ascending. I hope you guys like this review, and I will also give you a review of Project Almanac, as I also saw that yesterday. And I'm kind of slacking on Marvel Month right now, I know that, but don't worry, I'll continue with that later in the week, and you'll get a lot more of those. And if you're going to ask me if I'm going to see 50 Shades of Shit, no, I'm not seeing it. So yeah, that's all I got to say for this one, and I hope you guys like this, and tune into my next videos. And I'll see you all later. Take care.